first grade. I hope you guys are having a great week. Last week we finished G1C, and this week I decided that I would start a new read aloud called Afternoon on the Amazon, which is a Magic Treehouse book. This is an optional thing for you to listen to every once in a while, maybe every day. I can't promise that, but I will try to read you a chapter and post it on Seesaw. Alright, so if you would like to stay tuned to this story, this is what I will be reading for the next, let's see, how many chapters are there in the story? 10. For the next 10 times that I post, I will read one chapter from this story, Afternoon on the Amazon. So let's get started. Prologue. One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. 8-year-old Jack and his 7-year-old sister Annie climbed into the treehouse. They found it was filled with books. Jack and Annie soon discovered that the treehouse was magic. It could take them to the places in the books. All they had to do was point to a picture and wish to go there. Jack and Annie visited the times of dinosaurs, knights, pyramids, pirates, and ninjas. Along the way, they discovered that the treehouse belongs to Morgan Le Fay. Morgan is a magical librarian from the time of King Arthur. She travels through time and space, gathering books. In their last adventure, Night of the Ninjas, Jack and Annie learned that Morgan was under a spell. To free her, Jack and Annie have to find 4 special things. In old Japan, they found the first thing, a moonstone. Now, Jack and Annie are about to search for the second thing, an afternoon on the Amazon. Alright, so those are our characters, Jack and Annie, and they have this treehouse that they are in. And when they go in and they look at the books that are inside the treehouse and say that they want to go to that place, they're going to be magically transported there. All right. Chapter 1. Where's Peanut? Hurry, Jack! Shouted Annie. Annie ran into the Frog Creek woods. Jack followed her. It's still here, Annie called. Jack caught up with Annie. She stood beside a tall oak tree. Jack looked up. The magic tree house was shining in the afternoon sunlight. We're coming, Peanut, Annie called. She grabbed the rope ladder and started up. Jack followed. They climbed and climbed. Finally, they climbed into the tree house. Peanut, said Annie. Jack took off his backpack. He looked around. Sunlight slanted across a stack of books. Books about ninjas and pirates, mummies, knights, and dinosaurs. The letter M shimmered on the wooden floor. M for Morgan Le Fay. I don't think Peanut's here, said Jack. I wonder where she is, said Annie. How do you know Peanut's a she? Asked Jack. I just know it, Annie said. Oh, brother, said Jack. Squeak. Annie laughed. Look, Jack! A small pink sock was moving across the floor. Yesterday, Annie had turned her sock into a bed for Peanut. Annie picked up the tiny lump. Squeak! There they are, looking at Peanut. A brown and white mouse peeked out of the sock. She looked from Annie to Jack with big eyes. Jack laughed. Hi, Peanut, he said. Will you help us again today? Asked Annie. In old Japan, Peanut had helped them when they'd gotten lost. We have to find 3 more things for Morgan, said Annie. Jack pushed his glasses into place. First, we have to find a clue that tells us where to begin, he said. Guess what, said Annie. What? Said Jack. We don't have to look very far. She pointed at a corner of the treehouse. In the shadows was an open book. And that's where we will leave off for today. Chapter 2 is called Big Bugs. Can you make a prediction about what's going to happen to our characters in the next chapter based on that title? Big Bugs. I don't like bugs. Do you like bugs? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed our story. See you tomorrow.